The white zone is for immediate.
Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me be. Let me live.
What happened to you? What happened? You had such potential. Such potential. Now you're drifting through. Just drifting. Hard. I got emotions that they'll never see. Echoes of emptiness fill my night. Every shadow just a trick of the light.
Even one, just an honest person.
So many lies, so many scams. Love is a business we invest. Dedication pure, no risk.
You can laugh at me, you can clown. You can put me down around this town. Blow them up, let the pieces fly. Watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high. No more tears, I won't cry. Goodbye, crabs in the barrel. No more dragging me low.
The white zone.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing tonight? I am Take Droff. We are engineered to win. This is a very, very, very special episode where we're going to be going over the Abandon album that was released yesterday on all major streaming platforms. So go ahead and if you haven't checked it out already, please go ahead and do that. You know what? I'm going to set up a poll. Have you listened to the Abandon album yet? Let me set that up right now. Good evening to you, Jacqueline. How are you doing on this amazing Saturday evening? Let me drop this in here real quick. Have you listened to the Abandoned album yet? And yes, no, what are you waiting for? All right, there we go. So starting the poll. So take the poll. Let me know, have you listened to the Abandoned album yet? And let me change these lights real quick. And if you have not, why not? Right? What are you waiting for? But that is the plan for tonight. So what I want to do tonight, and I also said to Miss Freckles that we are going to create an AI song for her daughter's birthday live on air today. So that's going to be part of the plan. But I want to go into pretty much, we're going to be talking about how I got into creating this AI based music, who introduced me to it, why I like doing it. I kind of touched on that this morning. And we're going to go through the songs, and we're going to talk about some of the prompting, how I got some songs, in some particular type of ways, what I learned from the first album, and also the inspirations behind the songs as well. That is the plan for tonight. But first, let me get through some very, very, very quick announcements, right? I already put the link in the chat. If you are not, or if you haven't heard of TBI, traumatic brain injuries, that is pretty much hard impact to your brain. It can happen in a variety of different ways, but my cousin suffered a TBI last year. She got into an accident, a biking accident, and she's been recovering from it, dealing with it, going to therapy and stuff like that. But she realized that not too many people are familiar with it and don't know how to deal with it. So she has created this assessment, this survey, this questionnaire to get some data to better help support the people who are suffering from TBI and maybe family, friends, and relatives of somebody who is suffering from TBI to inform and educate. So the link is in the chat, and it'll be circulating throughout the chat as well. Please, Mitch said it takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill it out, so please do that for me and for my cousin to help her on her research as she recovers and as she helps people recover as well. All right. We're going to be going live tomorrow, around tomorrow afternoon, around like 2:30 Eastern time. We're going to be continuing with DevOps and Kubernetes, all of that good stuff. But, and on the Tech Music channel, I have something special starting on Monday, and it should just go every single day after that. But starting Monday at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. It's starting on Monday. It's about to get real. It is about to get real starting Monday. So tune in, subscribe to Tech Music, MUZIK, and it's going to be serious. You're going to get a lot of stuff done. You're going to get a lot of stuff done. All right. But those are, and the album, Abandoned album, available on all major streaming platforms. So go check it out. It is one of my proudest things that I've done. All right. So I'm going to check the chat real quick, and then we are going to, we're going to play the first song, and then I'm going to talk about, how I got into this, how long I've been doing it. This is the second album, right? The first album came out on Christmas, Victory, probably my second most favorite, right? But let me check the chat, and then let's go to the first song. All right. So in the building tonight, we have the one, the only Jacqueline is here. Good evening, Jacqueline. Happy to have you here. Hopefully you're having an amazing, amazing night. We have Miss Freckles in the building. What's up, Miss Freckles? How are you doing? We got my guy, Mitch, back to his normal self, is in the building. What's up, Mitch? We have Roxy in the scrubs in the building. Rock the scrubs. Roxy says, good evening to everybody. Good evening to you, Roxy. Let's see. And Miss Freckles says, so excited to hear all the details. Yes. We're going to break it down. And Magnetar in the building says, trips and falls into the room. That's not... That's not good to hear, Magnetar, but happy that you're okay. Let's see. Magnetar says, Roxy, Miss Freckles, hello. Heroically standing. We fall down, Magnetar, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. And Mitch says, what person had the first song, and why did you create it? All right, so let's listen to the first song, and then I will break down how that because that one is a pretty funny one, how that came about, right? But let's get to it. Let's get to the first song, and then we'll get to talking. We'll get to yapping, Mitch. We'll get to yapping. Let's get to it. All righty, let's go.
I saw you leaving without a trace. Empty chair in a crowded space. Grief like a river, it won't erase. Hope's just a ghost I can't embrace. Knocking on hearts, seeking a friend. Faces change, but the pain won't bend. They can't fill the void you left behind. Each time I search, it's you I don't find. Echoes of emptiness fill my night. Every shadow just a trick of the light. I reach for hands that aren't there. Haunted by a love we can't share. Talking to strangers as if they knew. Asking the dawn why it feels so blue. Building walls, but they all break down. Lost in the noise of a bustling town. Every smile a borrowed disguise, tears hidden behind weary eyes. Wandering through this hollow maze, chasing a past that forever stays. Echoes of emptiness fill my night. Every shadow just a trick of the light. I reach for hands that aren't there, haunted by a love we can't share. Every smile a borrowed disguise, tears hidden behind weary eyes. Wandering through this hollow maze, chasing a past that forever stays. Echoes of emptiness fill my night. Every shadow just a trick of the light. I reach for hands that aren't there, haunted by a love we can't
All right, so that one was Echoes of Emptiness. And that one, the way that one came about, it was pretty funny, right? So I'll start off with the story on how this song came about. So on Christmas night, I went to my friend's house for Christmas evening dinner or whatever. Like it was like a little get together, right? And I had already told him that I was releasing the Victory album on Christmas. And he was like, all right, so we're going to do this. We're going to have a little album release party where pretty much we did something like this, but live and in person, where I was breaking down, like we listened to like the first minute of each song and stuff like that. Right. So then we were just hanging out in the backyard, and I was showing him how easy it was to make this music. I was showing him how easy it was to make this music. And I said, all right, give me a thought, right? Give me a thought. And let me tell you exactly what he said. Let me see if I can find it. He said, I don't have the prompt, but it was like something about, I don't have the prompt that he said, but it was something about like somebody who had just lost somebody and they missed them. So something, it was a prompt like that, right? So I wrote word for word what he said. And then the style that I gave it a style, and it didn't come out right the first time, but I was like, all right, this is how it works. So then the next day I changed the like the style of the music just a little bit, right? And it came out with this, and I was like, whoa, this sounds really, really, really good. Like what, like, and I was like, you know what, this song has to go on the album. But it was totally experimental. We're like just hanging out. And I was like, let's make a song right now in 5 minutes. He gave me a prompt, and I put it in, and I was like, what style? He gave me a style, and then the first style didn't come out, like it was like, yeah. But then the next day I said, you know what, give me this instead. And then it came out it was a masterpiece. I was like, oh my God, this has to be the first song on the album. So that's how that song, Echoes of Emptiness, came about, right? So how long have I been playing with this AI music? So I would say that it was probably around October. I probably started around October. I started with a different service provider, and then they went like, there's like, I don't know, something happened to their service where it's total crap now. And that's why I was like, you know what? Do not pay for a full year service, right? But then I got the real deal provider, and it's like, it's so customizable. I've been messing around with it, and it's been working really, 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 really well. And who introduced me into this AI music creation? It is no other than Don Johnson. You guys have seen Don. He is a genius. He's been in the tech industry since Jesus walked the earth, right? He is in QA. Very, very good guy. And he's the one who introduced me to it. And then I started playing around with it, and I just took it from there. All right. So let me get to the chat. To see. I'm going to answer some questions in the chat. But first, before we answer any questions, we have my guy, Me Mysify, in the building. Good evening to you, Me Mysify. How are you doing? Try to stay warm up there. I know it is cold up there. But I'm going to answer some questions, and then we're going to get to the next song on the album. All right. So, Mitch says, Spotlight on. Spotlight is on, Mitch. The spotlight is on. Mitch says, why this cover like the graphic design? So I guess I have to go with the name of the album first, right? So because the name of the album will go with why the cover art, right? And I chose Abandoned as a play on Valentine's Day because a lot of people, they like Valentine's Day. It's supposed to be, all lovey-dovey and stuff like that. But for me, I was like, let's play on Abandoned because for me at least, right? You go through a lot of things in life, right? And you feel, you have a sense of abandonment over and over and over. And I wanted to highlight that because they give you a marketed holiday, it doesn't, or it's not even a holiday, but a marketed day to spend like in January. You see the stores filled with Valentine's Day gifts and stuff like that. And I'm like, but they're like, it's not all sunshine and roses, And I wanted to play on the term on Valentine's Day on Abandoned, and now the cover art is showing like. It's like a dungeon, right? It's like a dungeon where somebody is left for dead. But however, as we progress through the album, you will see that no matter what you go through, because I'm telling you, like when I first started doing this, they laughed and said, "What are you doing? This is stupid. This sucks." They said it sucks. And I was like, cool. Because guess what? People have been telling me that what I do sucks my entire life. I don't care. And I'm like, I don't care. Because guess what? I did it. You didn't. At least I have something that sucks while you have nothing. You have nothing. So I didn't care. And if I had listened, then I would have stopped right away and I wouldn't have 2 albums out right now. But I was like, well, regardless of how they feel, I like it. It means something to me, and I'm just going to continue to get better. And now this album, it is very much different from the first album, right? So that's how that came about, right? We have Miss Freckles saying literal music to my ears. Shout out to Miss Freckles. And Miss Freckles says, what made you choose this story form of songs compared to Victory? So Victory was it was like thoughts that I have, but I didn't really know how the prompting worked too well to formulate it in a particular way. So it was just like, it was an experiment. It was like, because, all right, so when I did Victory, right, what happened was I was just creating these songs, and I said to a friend of mine, I'm like, I wonder if I can turn this into like an actual album, because I have like a good amount of songs, and I created a playlist and stuff like that. And I was like, but I don't know how music distribution works. He's like, oh, just go to DistroKid and they'll distribute it for you and do all this stuff. I'm like, okay. So that same night, he told me that. I went in and I looked up DistroKid and I signed up and I'm like, all right, cool. So let's release it on Christmas. So coming to Valentine's Day, this was not planned, but just some situations that you go through and some people that you have to deal with, it was like, and these songs started coming. I'm like, well, I have enough at least for an EP, right? And then it just got to 9 songs. I was trying to keep it at 8, but it got to 9 songs. But it's like the storyline fits in with the theme of Valentine's Day, and with how a lot of times we'll celebrate Valentine's Day and it'll be like all roses and stuff like that. But then the day after, the day before, it's a mess. So I was like, well, you know what? We're not going to put aside the mess just for that one day. We're going to keep it real. We are going to keep it real and we're going to address it. Right. Mitch says, Ralph, I got the music bumping surround sound. That's what I'm talking about. And Roxy says, how does this newest release compare to Victory? So I think in this newest release, I understood more what I was doing with the prompting and how to get like, because in the first album, I just took what I got, right? But in this one, I was able to tweak it a little bit more. I was like, if you as we progress through it, you'll hear how some songs have like a background singer type thing. So with that being said, let's jump into the next song so you can see exactly what I mean.
You once had the stars in your eyes. The world was yours, a grand prize. But then you met his hollow disguise. Now you're lost under gray skies. What happened to you? What happened? You had such potential, such potential. Now you're drifting through, just drifting. A fog that's existential, existential fog. You had the world in your hands, dreams as big as the sky. But you followed a hollow man. Now your fire has run dry. You can come home where hearts heal. Find the strength to start and to feel. In our arms your wounds will seal. Come back to what is real. That wannabe man took your life, turned your days into endless nights. But your true self is within sight. Break free and take flight. Remember who you used to be, standing tall, wild and free. Don't let his ghost be your key. Unlock the door to you and me. You let him take over your mind, and now you're losing your way. Once so strong, now so confined in a life made of pain. You can come home where hearts heal. Find the strength to start and to feel. In our arms your wounds will seal. Come back to what is real. Your soul's still bright, just buried deep. Wake up from that twisted sleep. You're more than these tears you weep. Find the promises you keep. What happened to you? What happened? You had such potential, such potential. Now you're drifting through, just drifting. A fog that's existential, existential fog. But you can find your way back home to hearts that never let you go. It's never too late to reclaim your throne. We'll be here like
So that one was Come Home. But before I talk about that, I didn't say a big welcome to my guy, Chris Parks. How are you doing, Chris Parks? Hopefully everything is going well with you. Hopefully you're good. Happy to see you as always, Chris Parks. All right. So this song right here, I didn't want to write this song, but I did because Have you ever known somebody who it's like they had such good direction, and then it's like they get into with the wrong people, and it's like they just keep sinking further and further away, and then you start hearing these crazy stories about the stuff that they're getting into, and you're like, damn, like what happens? Like the song says, what happened to you? You know, and it's like a lot of times we find ourselves in the presence of demons, but we think that we have to be trapped. Like we have to stay there and with these demons that we find ourselves with, you know. But a lot of times as well, it's like if you sometimes we would rather stay trapped with the demon instead of facing what potential embarrassment we think that might happen, you know, if we separate ourselves from these demons. So it's like, I was like, man, you can make a change. You can make a change, you know. But I didn't want to write that song, but I had to because of some things that I've seen for the past years and the culmination of them. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a song about this. And guess what? Things probably will never change, but you know, it is what it is. I was like, well, you know what? At least I'll make a few pennies off the song. So it is what it is. I will not lose any sleep over it. Well, you know what? I do. Not over that, but I lose sleep anyways because I am always up. I am always working anyway. So it is what it is. All right, let me continue with why do I like this creating? Why do I like creating my own music? Why do I like creating my own music? So I will say this, right? The reason that I like creating my own music is because I did not listen to music for like seriously before I got into this, because I'm like, I don't care about the stuff that they're talking. Like for me, most of the stuff they're talking about is trash, right? And I have so it's like I have a style of music that I like, but they're talking about trash. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna listen to it. Like the only time that I might listen to music is at jiu-jitsu because they're playing music there while we're training, so that gets you hyped and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm not listening to trash on an everyday basis. People, oh, that's not trash. Well, the things that go into our mind, and the thing that goes, like I was saying this morning, that goes into our eyes, a lot of it is trash, right? So I'm like, I divest myself from that, and then I have the opportunity to listen to create and listen to what's meaningful to me. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And if nobody was to ever listen to it, I'll be perfectly okay because I listen to it and it helps me and it benefits me. And if I can add value to other people through that, then by all means. But it was for me. It was for me. It was like this like the Victory album, like the Victim Olympics song, the Win and Ride song, the Turn the Page song, so meaningful to me because that is the mindset that I have. So the music that I create embodies my mindset and what gives me that extra boost. Like I might be tired and I'm like, oh man, I'm not feeling it. I'm like, I put on one of my songs and I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's get out there and get it. I got the kick that I needed. All right. So let me get back to the chat real quick before we continue. Mitch says, I'm doing this too early. I'm proud of you, Ralph. Red face watch, everyone. I'm telling you, my best friend Mitch knows me.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
And Mitch, it looks like Mitch that Saturday mornings belong to us now. It looks like Saturday morning belongs to me and you and the men lie. Women lie. Numbers manipulate show. I used to try to get off by 11, Mitch, but now we can go as long as we want. We can go as long as we want on Saturday mornings because there is no show coming after our show anymore. Sadly, because I really did enjoy the show. But guess what? We are here to fill in the gap, Mitch.
Bruh.
We got it. All right, we got it on lock. We got it on. I thought he was gonna cry. I thought so too, Mitch. I thought so too. All right. Let me see. All right. Next up says, oh yeah, you did leave the porch. I remember. Let's see. Bitches, October is where the stars are born. And all right, me myself. If 31 degrees is decent for you, I don't know. I do not want to know what terrible seems like. All right. Oh, if that is decent, oh my God. And Roxy says, what is your favorite song on this album? That is so hard. You know what, Roxy? I am going to, as we listen to this together tonight, I am going to save your question because that's a hard, I always, that's my favorite. But it's hard for me to pinpoint one favorite because they're all so meaningful to me. All right. But I will come back to that. And Mitch said that my AI music was trash, but I every time Mitch tells me that something is trash, I know he really means that he loves it. All right. So that's why I look, Mitch is the VP of data analytics so that he is isn't on a non-compete. So I'm not worried about Mitch. He said it was trash, but I know that he meant that with all due respect. Always make sure you say it with all due respect. So I didn't take Mitch seriously. I know he loved it, but there were many people who said, oh, this is garbage, this is trash. Please stop. And I was like, well, you got two options, right? You can mute the beginning of the show or
do not come.
It is what it is because this is my show, my music. What gets me in the right mood to come on here and talk to you guys for 2 hours that's what I got to do. That is what I got to do. And Roxy says, I'm happy that you suck. Well, you know what, Roxy? Thank you so much. All right. And Miss Freckles says, embracing the suck. I'm telling you, Miss Freckles, Monday morning, it is on and popping. Magnus says, most critics do nothing except mind everybody else's business. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And Mitch says he didn't want to read my next one yet. So as I was playing the song, I started. You probably saw me smile. I was going through it. And I was like, "Oh my God, Mitch! What? Why do you got to do that to me?"
Shake your bank.
And Ms. Freckles says, "Anytime I hear potential, it reminds me, it means nothing to have potential unless you use it." That is 100% true, Ms. Freckles.
Are you ready?
Mitch has come back to what is real. Thank you very much. Exactly. And Jacqueline says, I'm digging this one. Thank you so much, Jacqueline.
I appreciate you.
Let's see. And Ms. Freckles says, this is Charlie Wilson's brother singing. AI brother. Okay, I hear you. All right. Let me say hello to my guy, Maddox, who helped me test some stuff out on Twitter or on X earlier today. Shout out to you, Maddox. How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Let's see. It says, have you ever loved someone soul for real? What? What are you talking about, Mitchell? What are you talking about? And oh my goodness, Maddox is like testing 2 on the X side of the game. Shout out to you, Maddox. I really appreciate it. And Mr. says, wow, you said some heavy stuff. That's so true with Come Home. Look, I just take it as a bat symbol or bat signal put out there, but it is what it is. People at the end of the day, they're going to do what they want to do. And I'm like, I'm with it. Do you? How does the famous term go? I love that for you. Whatever. I have my own things that I'm taking care of, and they have their things. But we will see. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right. But with that being said, let's get to our next song for tonight. Let's keep the show moving. Let's keep the show moving. Alrighty.
Got a wall around my feelings, built strong like a fortress. Lost inside a maze, emotions in deep storage. Careful when I step, trust is fragile and thin. Words they cut so easily, then they're gone like the wind.
People play the game, say they'll be there and vanish. Promises like shadows in the daylight, they vanish. Guarded heart, I move in silence, whispers in the dark. Can't let them see me slipping, gotta always stay on guard. Guarded heart, I got emotions that they'll never see. Protective armor on this soul that's always watching me. Trust is delicate, a thread I'm holding close and tight. Living in the shadows, always careful with mine. Secrets in my eyes, mysteries behind my gaze. People think they know me, but they're lost within the haze. Invisible scars from the lies and broken phrases. Walking through the fire, I emerge from the blazes. Truth and lies, they mingle, dancing like it's fate. So I guard my soul and never second guess my gate. Trust is rare and precious, like a diamond in the rough. In a world of masks and mirrors, gotta stay tough. Guarded heart, I got emotions that they'll never see. Protective armor on this soul that's always watching me. Trust is delicate, a thread I'm holding close and tight. Living in the shadows, always careful with my light.
So that one might be one of my favorites. It's I love that song, Guarded Hearts, right? And I had before I settled on that one, I went through many iterations of it, trying to get it to sound a particular way. And I think that one came out perfectly. And the inspiration behind that song is that a lot of times we do not protect our hearts from whoever, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship or, whatever, but I think we have to be a little bit more protective of our minds, of our hearts and stuff like that. So, because we'll go all willy nilly and then we get hurt. And now we want to blame everybody else, but we don't look at, all right, did I properly vet? Did I properly guard my heart from this situation? Or did I just jump in and like, well, let's go. Let's see how the story ends. And usually with that mindset, the story does not end too well. So I was like, I learned at a very, very semi young age, in my 20s, that you have to guard your heart. You have to be stoic. You have to be stoic. Because if they see there's a weakness, then they can. Not that they will, but they can exploit. So you have to stand on business. And for me, standing on business is having a guarded heart. Always. And that maybe that's why I do QA, right? Because I don't believe anyone. QA, our job is to not believe. Our job is to always look to verify. And I'm like, if you tell me something, I gotta go make sure that it's true. That's the nature of the job that I've been doing for so long now. So that's why I'm like, the same way we have to guard our bank accounts, we have to guard our wallets, we have to guard our company secrets, we have to guard whatever. We also need to guard our hearts and our minds. But I would say even more than your mind, you have to guard your heart. Because not to get into the Bible or anything like that, but my favorite verse in the good book is Jeremiah 17:9. What does Jeremiah? Listen, what does Jeremiah 17:9 say? I'll tell you. I will tell you. It says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond care. Who can understand it?" The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it? And for me, you might think that it's talking about somebody else's heart, but I see it as talking about my own heart. And that's why I need to guard my heart. And that's the inspiration behind the song, is because I know how my heart is. It's weak. It's troubling. It's deceitful. Beyond all things. Above all things. That's why I have to guard it. I have to protect it. And that's why I say you have to protect your heart as well, right? That's the story behind the song Guarded Hearts. That's where it came from. So whatever you do, guard your hearts. Number one, it's deceitful above all things. So that means you have to protect it at all costs. All right. So that is where that came from. So I'm going to show this real quick and then I'm going to get to the chat. Right. So when I was creating this, so the service that I use to create the music is called Suno. Right. I no problem sharing that. And it's really cool. They have tons of different genres and styles of music that you can do. Like, it's very customizable, right? But when I was doing it, so this is the service right here. When I was creating it, I created so many different iterations of trying to get a sound, right? And the one that I settled on is this one right here. So it's funny, right? Because I was trying one thing, but it ended up doing I think it's this one, right? It ended up doing the R&B chorus, right? So no, that's not the. Where's the one that I used? Hold on, give me a second. Where is the one that I used? Oh, this one. So it was R&B, soul, slow, emotional, and painful. All right, that's the one. Yep, that's it. So if I go into here, and so sometimes you'll say you want a male voice, and it gives you a woman. As for me, as long as it sounds good, I'm with it. All right. So it was supposed to be male sang throughout the whole thing, and then it's supposed to be a woman for the chorus, and then I learned about the bridging and stuff like that. It said, you know what, your idea sucks. I'm going to change it up a little bit, and it came out really good, and I loved it. Right. So that's what we got. That's what we got. I don't have and in this song right here, I don't have the, like, where it does the, what's the word I'm looking for? The extra words. It did it on its own, but you can say, all right, and I'll show it to you in another song where it says, well, all right, when we get to the other song, when we get to the next song, I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. But you know how when you say something and then it follows it up, I don't know what it's called, right? But when it follows it up, maybe an ad lib, I don't know. But that's what happened. But I'll show it to you. I don't have one on this song because I didn't, like, this one was an earlier one, but I will show you. But basically, I gave it a prompt. It spit out these lyrics. I said, all right, I want this type. I want it to sound like this. It said, no, I'm going to make you a masterpiece that you don't even know, right? Because I'm not a musician. I'm just a tech guy on YouTube, all right? So with that being said, I am going to go to the chat, but I had a lot of different variations of that one, trying to get the right sound. And then that one, I'm like, you know what? This is a good one. I like this one. But let me keep going with the chat. Let's keep going. We have, let's see, Mrs. Now, you're lying again. You're a Jay-Z fan.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Sorry. Jacqueline says, yes, I agree with the music out now is trash. Jacqueline says, I'm a total old school R&B, hip hop, bossa nova, etc. I'm with you on that. And here's the thing, right? Even some of the old, like the R&B was decent, right? There was some decent R&B. A lot of it are very explicit, right? But the hip hop, although it sounded better, but the content back then, oh my goodness, it was like, and I'm like, these war stories that a lot of people didn't even live themselves, they have an impact. They have an impact on, like, because just now, it's now, like, recently I'm realizing the impact of what I used to listen to that had on me. And it was very, very negative. And I am pushing away from that, you know, but yes, the music back then was way better. And I thought so too, Mitch. And Mr. says, yes, the music now, let me move this over a little bit. Says the music now makes my ears cry and remind me of toddlers banging on pots and pans.
Bruh.
Let's see. Ms. Virgo says it's 28 here and feels like 12. What in the world? I hate when they say that. It's 28, but it feels like 12. Well, then if it feels like 12, then it's 12. All right, let's go with 12. Let's see. Mrs. Now, all jokes aside, Ralph is really my guy. We really are like step brothers.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
We are. We got my guy, the nourishing word with Rod Brown himself. What's up, Rod Brown? Hopefully you're doing well. You see, Rod Brown is, he's a good influence, because normally I would not reference on this channel Jeremiah 17:9 talking about the heart is deceitful beyond and desperately wicked beyond all things. But Rod Brown motivated me. Rod Brown, my guy, the nourishing word, motivated me. Hopefully I can motivate him. I won't say it, Rod Brown, to go live. I did not say. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Get back in your box. Just blurting out things that should not be mentioned. I tell you. Anyways, it says you don't know who Soul for Real is. I'm guessing you're talking to. Who are you talking to, Mitch? Because if you ask me, I don't know. I am not a musician. I just know what I like to hear. All right. Let's see. We got my guy DB Darrow in the building. What's up, DB Darrow? Magnus says, I made a cyberpunk playlist for when I do my tech work. Let's get it. Let's see. Did I miss the prompt Q&A? You did not. It is throughout the night as we're going through the songs. Feel free to ask any questions and I'll be more than happy to answer. It says, I got emotions that they will never, ever see. I'm telling you, I am telling you, you gotta guard your heart. You gotta guard your heart. Let's see. Miss Freckles, you caught, I was trying to be discreet. Miss Freckles. You caught me, Miss Freckles. Let's see. Bitch says Ralph is real happy. And it says, if you, you and Magnetar, you guys are so funny. All right. It says, Ralph does have emotions. I knew it. I've been telling him he had some. Your people too. Nope, Mitch. Nope.
Do not come.
I am, see, Mitch, everyone has emotions, but I am in very, very well control of my emotions. All right. Let's see. We got my guy, Rob Brown says 100. And it says, Jacqueline says, that's a very nice, like a duet, has a little country feel. SZA meets Rascal. You see, I don't know what none of that means. All I know, I like the song. That's all I know. I know that it got generated and I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. It's going on the album. I don't know that stuff. I don't know that stuff. Oh my goodness. Miss Freckles is funny. Follow through with your Mitch, I'm just gonna say that is your future talking, apparently, right? And your future is very, very tough. All right, your future is very, very tough. It says, at why the capital A, but on merch, lowercase. Didn't think I caught. It really didn't mean much to me. Like I like the font on the merch, and it just made sense to make it capital. If you notice, there's also no period on the end of the official album title, but it looks nice on the merch. Right? You see, look at that. It looks nice on the merch for me. All right, so that's why. That is why. Roxy says, I love it. Also, it's a sweet serenade. And Mrs. Brickwall says, DB Darrow, chasing 2 rabbits will leave you empty-handed. You gotta pick one activity. That's a fact. And Mrs. Ralph did teach me, if they see you have a weakness, they will use it against you. They will. You gotta play. It's a chess game. It is a chess game. Mr. Freckles says, so true. Having a big heart makes you easy for chumps to try to take big bites out of it. All right, Ms. Freckles. All right. I don't know if you know this, or I don't know if my best friend is rubbing off on you, but chumps is Mitch's go-to word. Do you guys want to come to the front of the congregation? Do you guys have something to share? What chumps? Chumps, Miss Freckles? Miss Freckles? Chumps? Oh, really? I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Mike says, you have a lot of people who won't think twice to prey on others who have big hearts. That is the truth. That is the truth. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. Guard your heart. Let's see. And Rocky says, back in your box. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Let's see. Mitch, you're out there. You thought Roxy didn't see what was going on. You trying to play it off what hoodie? She definitely acts like. Hey, we did say that that's the female version of Mitch. And Mr. says Ralph does what Ralph wants. We're gonna get to that in the show too. We're gonna get to that in the show. Let's see. And Jacqueline says SZA is the sister that sang with Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, I didn't see the halftime show. When the halftime show came on, I went to the kitchen to start seasoning up my bulk pack of steaks that I have in the freezer now, all seasoned up, ready to go into the sous vide. So I didn't see the halftime show. When I saw a guy come on the screen, I had no idea who that was. Apparently that was Kendrick Lamar. I had no idea. I never knew how this guy looked. And I'm like, cool. And I kept it moving. All right. All right. Let's continue. Let's get to the next song. Let's get to the next song for tonight.
Can find even one, just an honest person. So many lies, so many scams, so much brokenness. Why do we do this to ourselves? We need truth unchained from lies, freedom soaring past the sky, honesty in every breath we take, a world of love where hearts don't break. Walking down the street, I see the shadows creep. People wear their masks, but underneath they weep. Tired eyes hiding secrets deep and dark, in a world where truth's a dying art. In the shadows hiding from daylight, smiling faces that don't seem right. Where's the goodness we seek each day? In a world where light feels far away. Where's the good? Where's the honest heart? In this world that's tearing us apart. We need freedom. We need honesty. In the time of lies, set our spirits free. Promises broken like shattered glass, whispers of deceit in every word that passes. Searching for a light in this twisted maze, hoping to find truth amidst the haze. Where's the good? Where's the honest heart? In this world that's tearing us apart. We need freedom. We need honesty. In a time of lies, set our spirits free. Where's the good? Where's the honest heart? In this world that's tearing us apart. We need to rise, break these chains. Freedom and honesty, despite the pains. Scammers with their tricks and liars in disguise, abusers hiding safely behind their lies. We seek justice, but it's nowhere to be found. Lost in a sea where deceit abounds. Abusers shame with hands unseen. Innocent hearts caught in between. We dream of days where hope's reborn. A better world where none are torn. Kindness grows in unseen places, among the masks and hidden faces. We hold to dreams of brighter days, wishing away these bleak grays.
That was Where's the Good? And I mean, that one might be my favorite song. That might be my favorite song. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. But that one is all right. You guys, if you don't know, now you know. I am from South Florida. I grew up in Miami. We we are a place of scammers and hustlers. I've seen it throughout my whole life, right? And I absolutely, I absolutely despise scammers, people who prey on other people, trying to trick them out of like their hard-earned money, and just people in their stupid schemes, right? And then if you're like, no, I'm not rocking with your stuff, and then it's like, then you're the bad guy. So because I don't actively want to engage in your scam, now I'm the bad guy. I'm like, you know what? You can go and yourself, right? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. So I don't like to hear about people getting scammed. I don't like scammers. I actually despise them, right? And that was the inspiration and the motivation for that song. Whether it is you see people that you know or that you grew up with or a loved one. How about, I saw a movie the other day. What was that movie? The Beekeeper with what's his name? What is his name? Oh my God, I can't believe. What is it? Let me see his name. Let me see his name real quick. The Beekeeper with Jason Statham, right? And that movie was really good. It was really good. And it was about this, I think it was Felicia Rashad, right? She got scammed for millions of dollars, right? And the Beekeeper, Jason Statham, he handled that. He went and handled that. I recommend that movie. And that when I saw that movie, it made me think about this song, because that really, really upset. I was so pissed when I was watching that movie about how they stole from her. Because what scammers at the end of the day, they're thieves. Scammers are thieves at the end of the day, right? And I can't stand a thief. Right? So whether you are breaking into somebody's house or whether you are manipulating them into giving you what you have not earned, what you do not deserve, I'm like, I don't like it. I don't rock with it. I do not rock with it at all. So I was asking, based on Jeremiah 17:9, where is the good? Where is the good? Right? That was my question. What was that verse? Because the very first line in the song is, can find even one just and honest person. Can you find just one just and honest person? Jeremiah 5:1. Jeremiah 5:1 says, "Go up and down the streets of Jerusalem, look around and consider, search through her squares. If you can find but one person who deals honestly and seeks the truth, I will forgive the city." So I was asking, where is the good? Because there will be people, they'll put a face on here, right? And then somewhere else, they have a totally, totally different demeanor. Some people that they want to do business with you, but then we're like, all right, well, where's the money? And they're like, you guys saw the video. You guys saw the email I showed you the other day in the Candid Conversation. And I was like, okay, I got you. That's why I told Magnetar, yeah, it says vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I'm like, but can I help? Can I help just a little bit? Can I help just a little bit? Just a little bit. Can I help you? No help. All right, I got you. But if you do need my help, you know where to find me if you need my help with that vengeance, right? With that vengeance you spoke about, if you need my help, hit me up. I will be streaming live. Just hit me up and we can make it work, all right? But I haven't been hit up, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But if you need my help with the vengeance, Lord, then let me know. Jesus Christ. My alarm is going off on my car because the annoying car. All right, here's what we're going to do, right? I am going to play the next song, and I'm going to turn this alarm off, and then I will come back to the chat for both, all right? Because my alarm is going crazy right now. So let me go and play the next song. I'm going to turn the alarm off, and I'll be back, all right? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Never mind, it stopped. It stopped on its own. We're good to go. All right, let's continue. So in that case, let me get to the chat. All right. Mitch says that he let the chump comment slide. I got you. What are you looking at, Roxy? What are you looking at, Roxy? And Magnus says, usually newlyweds do stand at the front of the congregation.
I appreciate you. The best.
Shout out to the newlyweds. All right, let's see. Mitch says that he is totally. Is it possible, Mitch, that Roxy watched the stream from this morning and saw a hooded imposter? Someone posing as Mitch? Is that what's going on? Is that possible? I don't know. Miss Rego says this is her favorite as well. Mitch says it's like a jazz feeling. It is like a jazz. You know what? We can create our own jazz music, and we can have our own jazz club online. We can do it. We can do it on the Tech Music channel. We can have our own jazz club on the Tech Music channel. Look at that. I just thought about it right now. We shall see. And Mitch says, Ralph, I got that juice. Spotlight on me. Spotlight is always on you, Mitch. Spotlight is always on you. Miss Freckles says, I'm singing this one out loud, maybe even better than the track. You might. You know what, Miss Freckles? Miss Freckles, I will send. Well, if you want the stems of the song, of like the instrumental, and you know what, Miss Freckles, you want to do karaoke night? Miss Freckles, karaoke, Miss Freckles, in the Discord, karaoke. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. And Rocky says, what prompted this song? A lifelong of dealing with scammers and con artists. Every block I turn, every street that I go down, everywhere. The world is full of scammers and deceitful people. So I had to ask Roxy, where's the good? Well, I know where the good is. And I'm going to tell you right now where the good is. The good is right there, Roxy. The good is Mitch. The good is Miss Freckles. The good is certainly my guy Rod Brown at the Nourishing Word. Although God is still working on him, the same way God is still working on every one of us, right? And we have Me Mystify. We have DB Darrell. We have Jacqueline, Maddox. Everyone who showed up here, Magnetar. I see the good. All right. There's a lot of good, but with the good, I implore you, my good people, you need to have guarded hearts because the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked above all things. Who can know it? So that's why I say, where's the good? I see the good, but the good needs to guard their hearts from themselves. All right. So that is that. All right. Let's. Oh my goodness. Right. Says, my guess is he got the private sector blues. Me? No. I love the private sector, Magnetar, because that is the only toxic relationship that I enjoy, because I never know what's going to happen. We have changing priorities and stuff like that. It is not all stagnant. I just sit at my desk and I'm bored all day long. I am learning new things. And you know what, Magnetar? My private sector job is what motivates me to continue to learn and continue to stream and go into DevOps, go into cybersecurity, go into large language models to see, okay, what can I learn on my own and build on my own that I can also bring value into my private sector job. So there are no blues. There are no blues in the private sector for me. I love working in the private sector. Let's see. You know what? That's a good song name. That is, let me write that down. I actually like that song name. That Private Sector Blues. And I will attribute that song to my guy Magnetar. There we go. We're gonna make a song. He got PSB. Oh my goodness. That almost sounds like a FTD, a financially transmitted disease. Oh my God, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Bruh. You know what? I'm gonna write that song down too. Financially transmitted disease. Financially. All right, there we go. So I got that down. I got it down. All right. Let's continue. Let's see. Every song is that's my struggle. That is my struggle. Roxy. Every song is my favorite. I don't know what to do. And it says, "Who you talking about? Say it out loud." I cannot, Mitch. I will not say anything out loud because if this goes to trial, then I can't be sharing all the business out here, right? I'm just saying. We're not going to trial. We don't do lawsuits. We don't do trials. All right. Just saying. I'm just saying. Maxer says, Rox, congratulations on discovering a new illness. I think I know the cure. You know what? Magnetar. A friend of yours told me this, right? Right? And I'm just going to let you know what your friend told me.
Do not come.
That's what they told me. They told me do not. I'm like, okay. They said do not come to the public sector, and I said I will happily oblige. All right. Ms. Circle says scammers are horrible. They are horrible. They make my blood boil. Let's see. It says, I want to know what's the cure. What is the cure? And Bitch says, whoa, using my. All right. So you're gonna call out me using your, but you didn't call out Miss Freckles for saying chump. You know what, Mitch? I have a question for you, Mitch.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
How dare you? Like, I can't use your beat, but Miss Freckles can use your chump? No, I don't like it. That's the cure. Working from home for the federal government.
Do not come.
Jackson says, saw that movie. It was good. I'm not gonna be the person to spoil the movie, but it was really, really good. I liked it. Roxy's having a ball. All right. Says, Ralph, do you think one of your favorite people is a scammer? My favorite. I don't know that. I don't even know what that means. I don't have. All right. Let's put it like this, right? I would not have a favorite person, whatever, who is a scammer. So it's either if a person is a scammer, then they're not my favorite person, and if they're my favorite person, then they're not a scammer. So it's like, so the question does not fit in the realm of things. So that it doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's continue. All right. So it says having a big heart makes for easy targets. Target with scammers. Keeping a guarded heart helps. I agree. Let's see. Magnus with the $5 super chat says, "You want to help?" I'm just saying. It says, "You sure the car isn't gone?" It is not gone. I know my car. I would have heard it drive away. Let's see. Mitch says, y'all are sick. Thank you, Mitch.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
All right. We are going to get to the next song. And for real, Mangstar, thank you for that $5 super chat. I really, really appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
What happened to my What happened to my super chat thing? Oh my goodness. You know what? Give me a sec. I had to hide it the other. All right, give me a second because I don't like that. I do not like not getting. You know what? Give me a second. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna do it the right way. All right. Let's do this. Let me do this. What is a stream? Let's go to. Oh, I have to properly honor every super chat that we get. All right, and we're gonna do it like this. Where is? What am I looking at? Let's go to this one, and we are going to do. Where is it? Did it not show up? Oh, come on. It didn't show up. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm upset. I am upset now. It was supposed to show up. I got you next time. I got it on this time. But you know what? Nah. This is not the super chat that was sent, but I still have this one, right? Let's do this. Let's do this.
What's this? Oh, it's only money.
It was an old super chat, but I wanted to honor Magnetar the right way, and we did. All right, we did. All right, so let's. I didn't show you the prompt. Let me show you the prompt though. Before we go to the next song, I want to show you the prompt. All right. Is it on this one? So yes, I want to show you this prompt real quick. So if we go over here real quick. On this prompt, right? So I said male spoken word, and that's how the song starts with like a spoken word, and then it's just a verse, chorus. But at the end, I also said give me an outro with some more spoken word, and if you heard at the end, it says the kindness grows in unseen places among the masked and hidden faces. We hold to dreams of brighter days, wishing away these bleak grays. So this song reminded me of if anybody has seen the Netflix series, or I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it was the Luke Cage, where Stephen Marley was performing, and it reminded me of that song. That's what that song reminds me of. So so that's how the song was created, right? I gave it a prompt, and so here's what I meant, right? So in the chorus where it says, where's the good? Where's the honest hearts? And then it repeats the honest hearts. And then over here, and I added this to the chorus so that it can repeat this part right here. And let me move this. And over here, we need freedom. We need honesty, freedom. And it repeats freedom and honesty, like in the background of the actual, I don't know music like this. So I don't know what you call that, but that's what was done. All right. Yeah, that is, and that's the deal for this song. But this song pretty much created itself. It was a one and done song. Like on the first attempt, it hit it out of the park. I just gave it the prompt and I just modified the lyrics just slightly, and then it hit it out of the park. I didn't have to go back and forth with it. So it was pretty impressive and amazing, I must say. All right. With that being said, we're gonna continue on with the next song of the night. Let's get to it.
I used to roam those crowded streets where all the ghosts are known, but I'm a torch to every bridge, ain't scared to let them go. I got my past in the rear view mirror, all the voices couldn't be any clearer. They say don't burn bridges, don't you dare. I got dynamite, I just don't care. Blow them up, let the pieces fly, watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high, no more tears, I won't cry. They say make amends, learn to forgive. I know what it takes to truly live. Cut the ties and watch me thrive. This is my life, I won't just survive. Blow them up, let the pieces fly, watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high, no more tears, I won't cry.
They say that time can heal the wounds, but I'm not one to wait. Patience lost in the inferno, burning past debate. Each step away, another layer peeling off my skin. Emerging from the ashes, ready to begin. Memories like shadows, they fade away. Couldn't weigh me down on my brightest day. Goodbye to the old, I'm breaking free. No regrets, this is the new me. Blow them up, let the pieces fly. Watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high. No more tears, I won't cry. Just don't look back. The past is just a memory in gray and black. Keep walking forward, leave the wreckage far behind. I'm setting fire to every bond that tried to hold my mind. Bridges, don't look back. The past is just a memory in gray and black. Keep walking forward, leave the wreckage far behind. I'm setting fire to every bond that tried to hold my mind.
That might be my favorite song too. That might be my favorite song. That song is very, very meaningful to me because, and here's why, right? I have never felt like I need to be able to go back to anything or anyone. And because I always try to make myself I work hard. Let's put it like that. I work hard, right? I work hard so that I can be successful, right? But also so that I don't need anybody. I don't like dependency. I don't like to depend on anyone or anything. I like to be free. So a lot of times we have the mindset, and we like Magnetar, Miss Freckles, Roxy. We've spoken about this. It's always been told to us, and it's been told to me too. You don't want to burn any bridges because you never know when you might need that bridge again. And I'm like, you know what? If it's all good, then sure, don't burn that bridge. But I believe that some bridges, they are meant to be burned. Like, here's an example. If you were in a terrible relationship, right? If it was like a really, really bad relationship, is there a reason or a purpose to not burn that bridge? Like, blow it up, let the bridge burn. Or is there a reason that you might end up going, like, wanting to go back? Because for me, you're going back to what you know, and you know it's not good. So for me, I've never been afraid to, like, I'll leave a company, and I'm like, I know I will never work with that company again, or work with that boss again, or whatever. I'm like, other place, I'm like, oh, we're good, but I don't like to go back to the past. I don't like talking about the past. I look forward in everything that I do. I'm like looking forward to ethical hacking, looking forward to DevOps, looking forward to large language models, looking forward to I'm looking forward to the Discord that we're building out. I'm looking forward to the tech music channel. I have never been one to be woe is me, cry over spilled milk, look what somebody did to me. Look, I'm like, I'm just like, I don't believe that all bridges are meant to stand. And there are, like, I'm telling you, when I think I was saying it earlier in the first song, when we had a dinner at our house last Saturday to celebrate our 13-year anniversary, right? And my friend, the one who thought of the Echoes of Emptiness song, he was saying, like, we have known each other we're in 2025, almost 24 years, right? Almost 24 years we've known each other. And out of the group that like somewhat grew up together, they were like, most of them are old, like all of them are older than me, right? But out of the group, right, that when I was like teenage to mid 20s, he's the only person that I still speak to. And that's because we have a lot of similarities. We're like-minded. We add value to each other. But the other ones, they will weigh me down if I was to be in communication, because it's always a like, I need this, I need that, a victim Olympic story. And when you like, all right, well, and back then, like, oh, you could do this. Nope. I'm like, I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back. Like, Victory album, Turning the Page is one of my favorite songs. To me, Turning the Page is the same as burning bridges. You have to turn the page on certain segments of your life. And that's why I burn bridges, because I'm like, I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back. Like, there are people, they'll hit me up. I'll get a random text. Oh, it's this person. I'm like, okay, thanks for letting me know who you are. Now I know not to answer. That's how to me, I have no problem at all burning bridges down. I'm just saying. All right, let's continue with the. Oh, let me share the prompt real quick. Let me share the prompt. So on this prompt, right? So I started off with a catchy hook, right? It says, I used to roam the crowded streets where all the ghosts are known, but I'm torched to every bridge, ain't scared. But I am a torch to every bridge, ain't scared to let them go, right? And then, so I'm saying, like, all right, specify a rapped verse. And then it was supposed to be a female chorus, but it wasn't a female. I don't think it was a female chorus on this one. But yeah, I'm just playing around with it. But now with this album, I'm getting better control. Thanks to Don, who told me, like, you can control the prompts a little bit. It still come out like kind of iffy and stuff like that, but you can control it. At the end of the day, AI is going to do its thing. But so then I'm like, so it adds a bridge. I have the chorus. And a lot of times, sometimes it does not do great. Sometimes, though, it is surprisingly remarkable. So I think I had a few iterations of this song before I settled on this one, but I like it. This is one of my favorite songs on the album, all right? So let's go back to our full screen. And I'm gonna check the chat, and then we're going to continue with the next song on the album. And I want you guys to start doing this, right? Because we are going to make a birthday song for Miss Freckles' daughter. So Miss Freckles, drop the prompt, drop what you want the song to be, like how you want it to sound in the chat. And on because the next song we're gonna make our halfway point, right? So at the halfway point, after that song, then we can work on Miss Freckles' song for her daughter for her birthday, and then we'll continue on with the show, right? So I am going to go to the next song of the night.
I've got dreams that sparkle bright in the stillness of the night. No more whispers left unclaimed, tired of playing their blame game. Your advice, like clouds unclear, shrouds my path in fog and fear. I've got plans of golden hue, listen close, they're not for you. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me be. Let me live. I have plans. I have plans. Wanted this child, no mistake. Keep your inside fake and vague. In our world we'll build anew. See me rise in sky so blue. Judgments falling like fake rain, washing over without gain. They don't walk in shoes I made. In my soul our dreams parade. Hearts like diamonds, precious, rare. In this family we care. No more shadows from your glance. In our life don't take a stance. Rise above what others say. Through each bright and shining day. Strengthen my own heart and hands. In this life love firmly stands. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me be. Let me live. I have plans. I have plans.
All right. So this song, believe it or not, I didn't think of this song. I did not create this song. This song was thought of by my wife, Mrs. TCR, right? So here, I will tell you her inspiration behind this song. She was tired. What was she tired about? She was tired of so many people giving her unasked for, unsolicited advice on how to raise and what to do, and are you going back to work, and are you going to put the kid our child in daycare, and blah, and this and that, and why aren't you doing this, and why aren't you doing that, and what? And she was like, I am so tired. And I was like, well, why don't we make a song about it, and that'll be your song. And I said, all right, I pulled it up. I said, what do you want it to be about? And she just said what was on her mind. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And we gave it a style, and it came out, and she was like, yes. Just leave me alone and let me be. That might be my favorite song. I don't know. That might be my favorite song on the album. Who knows? But it resonates. Because I can see the stress and annoyance, and I can understand I can't understand it completely, but I think it's tough for women, because what I see is women are very, very harsh to other women. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? What if this happens? What if that happens? Blah, 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 blah. And they're like, can I just live my life? So I was like, you know what? It's yours. It's going on the album. It is going on the album. And that is, to me, that is a work of art. I love it. I love that song. I think it's beautiful. All right. But yeah, she just wanted to be left alone from all the opinions, all of the advice that she never asked for. She's like, let me do this my way. Let me take care of my family. All right. Anyways, let's go. Let's get to the chat. Let's get to the chat because I missed it. I was supposed to go to it. I skipped it. I got to the song. So let's get to the chat. It is getting late in the day or in the night. It's getting late into the evening. Let's see. Let's see. Miss Freckles says, whoa. See, what happened was I'm shy about the karaoke night. Which is I'm a bad influence. And Miss Freckles, Mitch is right. You are stealing his other line now because I'm just saying. Magnetar, what's going on? Magnetar, all right. Do you know something that I don't know, Magnetar? Because first chump, now whoa. I don't know what's going on here. You better not make my alarm go off again. Says, whose line is it anyway? Says, Mrs. I can give you the blueprint, but you can't be me. And it says, this is also true. Ralph already thinks you're the girl version of me. I mean, Miss Freckles she is quick on her feet. All right. Maggie says, all of my friends would have told you to get a public sector job ASAP. What? Well, Magnetar, I am happy that I don't have your friend. I'm happy I don't have your friends. Let's see. Miss Freckles says, I don't even know what I said. People are saying caught. I have no idea what's going on. I'm lost. I am lost. See how he is. What am I? Look. Like I said, I'm from Miami. We have scammers coming out of the womb down here. All right. So whatever you guys are thinking, you're probably wrong. You might be right, but you're probably wrong. All right. So I'm just saying. Maggie says it's only money. It is only money.
I appreciate you. Money.
And Luke Cage was good. His acting was. I mean, the Marvel movies. My favorite Marvel movie was not movie, but my favorite Marvel show was Punisher. I'm a Punisher fan through and through. It says not since they were actually good back in the day. I heard that Miss Freckles is an athlete. So she knows it. Roxy says, burn the bridges, blow them up. I'm with it. I am with it. Says share it with the class. And Miss Freckles says, dynamite style. You guys remember Training Day? Boom. That's how I see it. Let's see. And yes, Miss Freckles, the dunk contest now, it is just terrible. It's terrible. The sports, I tell you. It says 13 years, go ahead, boy. And it says, you only like to argue with me. I do enjoy a good argument with you. I do enjoy a very good. Oh my goodness. Stop the show. We have love in the building. Says, thank you for introducing me down this rabbit hole. It's addicting. It is addicting. I love it. Because like I said, I get to share my own mind, my own thoughts. And if I'm the only one who listens to it, then by all means, but it's worth it to me. It is worth it to me. So I'm happy that you are enjoying it and you're going down the rabbit hole as well, Love. Shout out to Love. Always happy to see you. And Max says, all right, as I'm going through the chat, right, I need from Miss Freckles that you would give me what do you want us to say in the song for your daughter's birthday? Because I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. All right. All right. So, okay, there we go. So, Max says the chill hop song, and she loves jazz, reggaeton, bachata. Oh my, she likes, what is his name again? Oh my God, what is his name? Something Sanchez or Santos? Romeo Santos. Does she like Romeo Santos? He is bachata, isn't he? And pop music sound like Billie Eilish. Mitch is right. I don't know. I don't. Mitch is right. He doesn't know who Billie. I heard the name before. I really don't know. And Roxy says it's a cool kid. Yes, that is one cool kid.
Let's get it. We the best.
It says Billie Eilish sounds like a okay, I got you. And Rod Brown says this album sounds better than oh my god. You know what? We are not trying to have any trouble. You know, Rod Brown. God is still working on you, all right? God is still working on you. With that comment, God is still working on you. She likes Bruno Mars too, and Britya and Hezekiah Yahweh music. All right. I mean, just tell me what you wanted to say. Just tell me what you wanted to say. Do you want it to say happy birthday, Miss Freckles, baby girl? What do you want? Just let me know what you wanted to say. It says, Miss Teacher said, I don't have time. Let me be. She did say that. It says, she got that from you. What? What are you? Just like, just like Miss Freckles tries to be. He's so silly. And she has a good point there, Mitch. She has a good point there, Mitch. You should feel blessed to find similarities with me. That's a good point. That is a good point. So, are you bragging or complaining? So silly. Miss Freckles says, I don't have time to complain. We embrace the suck over here. All right, we're gonna do. Let me see. It says, Tekora. I mean, what are you? I don't know what you guys are talking. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let me see. All right, we're going to get to the song. Let's get to the song. I had enough with you guys. Let's get to the song for Miss Freckles' baby girl. All right, I am going to share the screen. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right. We are going to do. All right. Let's do it. I'm just gonna see what I can come up with. We're gonna do a full song, and this is how it works. This is how I do it, right? And I am going to say. Let's see. Enter a prompt below. All right. So we're gonna say. It's Ms. I'll go with Miss Freckles because I have to type it correctly. Miss Freckles' baby girl's birthday. She is turning the big 9 years old. We all want to wish her a very, very happy birthday. She has the world ahead of her, and we just want to support and encourage her. How about that, Miss Freckles? How about that? Right? Let's go with that. So now I'm going to click write lyrics. And this is how I do it. Right? I click write lyrics, and I'm going to try to, it says, I call her ZZ for short, but we can go with ZZ. Well, you know what? I'm gonna change it up a bit. So Miss Freckles' baby girl, we'll go with ZZ, because this is your song to her. Let me take some stuff out. She's turning 9 years old. We'll say baby girl ZZ. She's turning 9 years old. We want to wish her a very happy birthday. She has the world ahead, and we just want to support and encourage her. How about that? Right? So let's write that. Let's see. So now it's gonna come up with the lyrics, and I'm taking you guys through my process. Right? I'm taking you. Why am I sharing this with you, right? But it's all fun. It's your day now, ZZ. Blow out the lights. You know what? Let me see. Let me check what Miss Freckles said that she likes, and then we can do. Let's see. She likes it's because I have to go with the genre. I can't use the type of people, but I can go with the genre. Where is it? Jazz, reggaeton, bachata, pop music. All right, let me see what I can do. So what I want to do, I'm gonna select this. All right, so we have two options. We have Zizi Special Day, Happy Birthday Zizi. Little Zizi, it's your day. Turn the 9 and lead the way. Dreams big. Dreams are big and the world is wide with you shining by our side. Or it's your day now, Zizi. Blow out the lights. 9 years old, you're a star shining so bright. The world ahead and it's all so grand. Let's celebrate with laughter hand in hand. So, Miss Freckles, do you want the Zizi's Special Day or Happy Birthday Zizi? Let's see. Let's see what. Let's go with. Can always switch, but let's go with. Let's go with this one. Right. So we have this, and I am going to say. All right. This is another trick that I do. Right. This is another trick that I do. So I will go back to the full song to get some parts of this. And I will say, I'm going to copy this, right? I'm going to copy this right here. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to say a catchy hook and drop that in here. Take this chorus out. And I'm going to say, happy birthday. Oops. And sing and dance. Right? All right, so we got that. And I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to... all right, so that's going to be the catchy hook to start it off. And now it's going to say, all right, it's your day now. Let's see. Let's go. All right. Does she know you as Miss Freckles, though? Because if she doesn't know you as Miss Freckles, I can. If she knows you as Miss Freckles, I can leave this. But if she doesn't know you as Miss Freckles, I can change that. All right. Let's see. Let's go with. All right. And what I like to do is say in the chorus, I like to say time to shine. And I like to say it's party time. And I would say dance in glee. I'm giving you guys a backstage look. I'm taking you guys a backstage look. And we will do You're a Wonder. All right, there we go. And as we progress, as life's a journey, the adventure to begun, leave that. Bridge, every time you share, every laugh you bring. I'll say every smile, every laugh. And it says, makes the world better just by being you. What's Zing? What is Zing? Let's go with ZZ. Just by being you. And it says, so let's. This doesn't sound right. I'm gonna take let's leave it at that. Just by being you, right? And let's say, so let's lift you up high. Lift you high. And cheering ZZ, hip, 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 hooray. We'll leave it as that, all right? Or I'll do a hip, hip, hooray. And then I'm going to copy this verse right here and put this in here. And then I'm going to take this right here, the catchy hook. And the only thing is this has to be less than 4 minutes. So hopefully that is going to be less than 4 minutes. All right. So catchy hook. And next up, we need the style of music, which I'm trying to, let's see. Let me see what she likes again to see if we can get something good to come out of it. All right. Let me see. So jazz, reggaeton, bachata, pop music, sound. All right, let's go with. Let me do this right. I'm gonna do reggaeton. And for the chorus, though, I'm going to say power pop chorus. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get with this, right? Like you've seen, sometimes I have to have many iterations, but hopefully this is a one and done. All right? I am going to generate this, and we will go from there, right? So then you come down here, and I say, so it's going to be ZZ's special day. I'm going to say create, and it's going to pop up right over here, right? So now it's creating the song, right? I didn't give it as much style as I normally give it because I just want to see what reggaeton is going to do on its own, but here we are, right? So while this is being generated, because it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to get generated, we are going to go back to our full screen. And I'm going to check the chat a little bit, and then we are going to get to the next song. And then once it's finished generating, we'll come back and we'll listen to ZZ's special day song. All right. So let me see. Let's see. Miss Freckles is right. It says we do positive self-talk. Well, I mean, define positive, Miss Freckles, because you know that my discipline leader is David Goggins, and we don't really do positive self-talk over with David Goggins, all right? Let's see. It says the acting was bad though. It was talking about Luke Cage. I agree. Let's see. Rod Brown is here to do the officiating. What in the world? You guys know I do have my notary license, right? So Miss Freckles, and I have to sign up to be an online notary. If you guys need me to notarize anything, just let me know. I got you. Let's see. Says you're going 120 down the autobahn, however you spell it. Let's see. It says Roxy, TCR, Love McNeil, DB Darrow, and me can be the witnesses. We can be the witnesses. Says, hey, Lupita is her favorite song at the moment. C. Marshall, what's up? You know what, C. Marshall, I am looking forward to our conversation tomorrow. I can't wait. Finally get to talk to you. It says, where is the link for the album? I think you said you found it, but for anyone who has not found it yet, it is pinned to the top of the chat as I might have not put it in the description yet, but it is pinned to the top of the chat. It is also circulating in the chat as well, right? So definitely click that. The link in the chat will take you to the DistroKid page where you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and whatever else they have over there, right? All right, let me continue. Says, does she listen to Bad Bunny? I don't know who none of these people are, right? Says, if he comes across while I'm playing, C. Marshall found it. Shout out to C. Marshall. Let's see. Let me see. Miss Freckles says it sounds good. Awesome. He said we wasn't full yet. All right. Let's see. Anything else? You are now. All right. We worship Yahweh every day. I hope I'm saying it right. Let's see. I also typed Wi-Fi by mistake. All right. I'm reading your mind. All right. Let's do this. Let's get to. She knows. The freckles are all over my face, or mommy is fine. All right, we'll go with freckles. We'll go with Miss Freckles, all right? But let's get to the next song, and then once we're done with this song, we will come back and we will listen to ZZ's special day song. All right. But for now, let's get to our next song, and let's get to it.
With every step I rise anew, limitless dreams in clear view. No chains can hold my wild heart. I'll stay true, I'll never part. I'm not the one to be told what to do. I'm I'm not the one to be controlled by you. I'm not the one to be put aside. Watch me rise up with my pride. You can laugh at me, you can clown, you can put me down around this town. One thing you can't do is win like I do. With fire in my eyes, I'm breaking through. Take your doubts and let them wither. I'm standing strong, I'm no quitter. They said I was just a dreamer. Now I'm the one who's the leader. You can laugh at me, you can clown me, try to drag me down to the ground. But here's one thing you can't deny. You can't win like I do every time. Can't win. Every fall taught me how to rise. Through the shadows I see the skies. Thunder in my heart won't subside. Stepping up, there's no need to hide. No need to hide. You can laugh at me, you can clown me, try to drag me down to the ground. But here's one thing you can't deny. You can win like I do every time. Can't win. I walk a path only I can tread. In this game I'm a player, not a pawn. They may try to cut me down, but still I'll grow stronger through each dawn. You can laugh at me, you can clown me, try to drag me down to the ground. But here's one thing you can't deny. You can't win like I do every time. Can't win.
All right, so that one was Unstoppable Soul. And that's not my favorite, but I love that song. I love that song because if you guys have heard my song, My Biggest Fan, this is like another version of the Biggest Fan song, because like I always say, you have to be your biggest fan. There is nobody else who's going to be a bigger fan of yourself than yourself, right? But this one was more of in life, right? In life, there's going to be so many people who tell you that you can't do this and you can't do that. And if you listen to them, then you'll never get anything accomplished. For the project that I'm working on, which what I'm going to get into now, after I talk about this particular song, is the opportunities creating this has opened up for me and for my family, right? But, and it goes well with this song, because if I was to listen to all the people who said I shouldn't and I can't and I suck and it's not a good idea, never asked, right? Never asked. Then I wouldn't have learned so many different things that I've learned in the past few months. And that's why I don't care. I take people's opinions into consideration. I take their feedback into consideration. If I see something, we can do this better on the channel. Let's put it together. Let's do it, right? But when somebody tells me not to do something, oh boy, it's on, because now that makes me want to do it. It makes me want to double down 10, 100 times. And I will, like, when I'm told I can't, I shouldn't, it sucks, I'm like, well, now we got a war in our hands, right? And I'm going to I will be up. I remember there were some songs I was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I just need to get it just like this, and then I'll be up the next day, and I'm like and now I have an album, Frenemies, getting ready. Like I'm preparing it for my birthday in April. I'm preparing it for that. I'm gonna have my friends on there. I'm gonna have my Mitch is for the people on there. I'm gonna have the Rock the Scrubs for my friend Roxy. I'm gonna have the King Snitcher song on there. I'm gonna have the Leader song by my friend Don on there. Because when they tell me that I can't, I like. All right, let me. I didn't want to talk. I wasn't planning on talking about this because I don't like talking about this stuff, right? But you guys know I have a competition, a jiu-jitsu competition coming up, a huge competition coming up in about 5 to 6 weeks now. And I, from the beginning of the year, from January 1st, right? I have fought with myself. I have put myself in I have a training regimen, right? I have a training regimen, but I have put myself in the craziest situations because I'm like, I have to get it done. I need to get to the weight early so that I can continue to like early, efficiently, and effectively, right? And I've done this stuff for the past 5 years, right? And I'm like, I know what I'm doing, right? But since January 1st, since New Year's, I have lost about 18 pounds. About 18 pounds. I was holding on to 18 pounds of dead weight. And I am at the brink of competition ready. And now, because I don't have to worry about my weight, I can focus on training. Last year competition training, it was getting ready for competition was the word. Like I felt like never competing again after last year's competition because of how many things went wrong last year, and it really, really pissed me off and it sucked, right? But guess what? We do not run in the Victim Olympics. So I have to make adjustments, and I made the necessary adjustments, and now I'm back home, and I am in my element. And I was like, all right, we got to lose the weight. Well, you know what? I had to make a phone call, and I made a phone call, not a real phone call because I don't have his number, but I made a phone call to David Goggins. Like, David Goggins, I have been being a piece of, and I know what I can do because I've done it before, and we're going to do it again, and you're going to help me. And I used every single tool at my disposal: fasting, the sauna, eating what I know is what got me right the first time, and I'm on a roll, and I'm good, and I have energy. Unless I go to sleep really, really late, that's a whole nother story. But I'm feeling good, right? And I'm ready. I'm running towards the competition. I'm ready, right? So that's the song Unstoppable Soul, because there is absolutely nothing that's gonna stop me from doing what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. Not a thing, not a person, nobody, right? And that song, like, while it's not my favorite, but it is so impactful to me because for you, there is nobody that can stop you. You just need to have the willpower and the discipline. It is not easy sometimes to like stick through it, but you got to know, is what you're trying to accomplish more important than how you are feeling right now? And where do feelings come from? Where do feelings come from? Well, they come from the heart. And what did we learn earlier about the heart, about guarding your heart? The heart is desperately wicked and evil and deceitful. Who can know? Who can know? So I had to say, I cannot let my heart dictate my results. So that I was gonna. I don't like sharing about my nutrition stuff and my training stuff because, like I always say, nutrition, training. What's the other stuff like stuff that you guys like to talk about? Those to me those are all like religious stuff. I don't like talking about religious stuff because everybody has an opinion, right? So, but I wanted to share that because that is why I have an unstoppable soul, and that's why that song is so impactful to me. All right, so that is that. Let us continue, and then we're gonna go and listen to. I'm gonna check the chat. Then we're gonna listen to the song. Because I have no idea how it's gonna sound. It could be hit or miss. We shall see. All right. We shall see. But I'm gonna check the chat now. Let's see. Let me see. She says she knows the freckles are all over my face. That is so cute. So or mommy is fine. Let's see. Can you say God loves her somewhere in there? I can add it. I can redo it. But yeah, we can do that. It's not a problem. Let's see. So what we'll do, we'll listen to the first one. We'll listen to what we have now, and then I'll see if I can throw in there God loves you, and we'll figure that out, right? She said, can you, I just saw that now. All right. I just saw that now. Give me a break. All right. I'm going to get it in there. It says, are you able to choose as many songs as you want for an album, or do you have a time limit? So that question is, that part is outside of the AI part. So the album part goes through a distributor. Like my friend recommended me to use DistroKid. So I signed up for DistroKid. There's probably other ones out there, but it was super easy. And you can make the album as long as you want, to be honest with you. Especially now that everything is digital, it's like you're not getting like on vinyls or signed copies and stuff like that, or CDs and stuff like that, because CDs had like a 75-minute limit or 74-minute limit. Cassette tapes had a 60-minute limit on 30 minutes on each side. They also had some that had 90 minutes, which was 45 minutes on each side. Trust me, I remember cassette tapes like the back of my hand. But now that everything is digital, you can have it as long as you want. It doesn't matter. And yeah, you can have as many songs as you want. Let's see. Mitch says Ralph is old. That is a fact. Turning 41 this year. I am. And Mr. Chris says, I'm no quitter. Nope. No quitters here. I'm gonna need like two on there. You know what, Mitch? We can throw on there catch these hands. Let's see. It says energy drinks weakness. It says, I'm not picky. I think it may come out perfectly fine. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't worry, Mr. I got you, Mr. I got you. Nothing to worry about. All right. So let's go and listen to the song. I'm going to have to share how can I do this? Let me see. I'm going to have to share the computer sound. Let me see how I'm going to do that. Audio. And we're going to do broadcast when screen. Let's see if that works. Right. So, if not, I will adjust it, but let's go and listen to the song that we created for Miss Freckles' daughter, Zizi. All right, so there goes the music. Let me see. I don't see it here. Let me see if it's going to work. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Let me see. If it's not, give me a second. All right, so this is the first one. Nope. Give me a second. Let me get it to work. Let's do all the time. All right, there we go. And I will have it share Google Chrome. All right. We'll see what happens. Right. Let's start playing the song. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. So this is the first one, all right?
Happy birthday, Zizi, dear. Happy birthday. Let's make memories so clear. Sing and dance the day away. Celebrate this magic day. It's your day now, ZZ. Blow out the lights. 9 years old, you're a star, shining so bright. The world's ahead and it's all so grand. Let's celebrate what's mattered hand in hand. Miss Freckles, baby girl, you're growing so fast. Let's make these memories moments that last. Candles flicker with a hopeful gleam. Dream big, easy, chase every dream. Miss Freckles, baby girl, you're growing so fast. Let's make these memories moments that last. Candles flicker with a hopeful gleam. Dream big, easy, chase every dream. Happy birthday, ZZ, it's your time to shine. 9 years of magic, now it's party time. Cake and confetti, yeah, we'll dance in glee. You're a wonder, just wait and see. You're a wonder. Life's a journey, the adventure's begun. Mountains and valleys, but you'll conquer each one. With a heart so bold and a spirit so free. The sky's the limit, ZZ, just you see. Yeah. Every smile you share, every laugh you bring, makes the world better just by being you. So let's lift you high on this special day. Cheering ZZ, hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Happy birthday, ZZ dear. Happy birthday. Let's make memories so clear. Memories so clear. Sing and dance the day away. Celebrate this magic day. Happy birthday, ZZ dear. Happy birthday. Let's make memories so clear. Sing and dance the day away. Celebrate this magic day.
All right. So that was the first song for ZZ, Miss Freckles, Baby Girl, right? I'm gonna go back to full screen for now. So that was the first song, right? What we'll do is we'll listen to the second song after we listen to the next song on the Abandoned album. But that was the first song, and we will see. I liked it. I think it did pretty good. I don't know much about how reggaeton is supposed to sound for me to make it like more sophisticated, but I think it came out pretty good. But we'll listen to the next song after we listen to the next. We'll listen to the second song for ZZ's Special Day to see which one came out better. After we listen to the next song on the Abandoned album, right? Which I think we have two more songs. We have two more songs to go. So we should be wrapping up soon, hopefully. And what I'll do is after the next song, I will tell you some opportunities that opened up from creating this album and from doing the AI music. All right. Roxy. Roxy says, it needs work. All right. Nope. We're not buying that one. It needs work. Roxy, help me out, Roxy. Help me out. All right. Let's go to the next song. And we will come back and make some. I might have to make some modifications to Miss Freckles' Baby Girl song offline, but you guys got to see in real time how the AI music creation process goes down, right? And there's Don created a whole guide to help people with the music creation process as well, right? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that one, Mitchell. We're gonna get to that one, right? But let's go here, right? So let me turn this off just to be safe. All right, cool. So we're gonna get to the next song on the Abandoned album. It is called "Love Is a Business." Love is a business. All right, let's get to it.
Love's a grind, steady sails, locked in a deal. We won't bail. Commitment's the fortress, no betrayal. Consistency, my heart's resignation. Dedication in every declaration. Feelings fade like fog at dawn, but our love will carry on. Love is a business we invest. Dedication pure, no rest. Through the storms we're at our best. Discipline seals the deal, it's our quest. Feelings dance, they rise, they fall, but steady hands build our wall. In the grand hall we stand tall. Promises kept, no breach at all. Not just passion burning bright, but a steady flame through the night. Through storms and sunny skies we sail. Love is a business tale. Love is a business we invest. Dedication pure, no rest. Through the storms we're at our best. Discipline seals the deal, it's our quest. Consistency is our creed. In every act, in every deed. Love's a garden, no wild weed. Contract signed, hearts agree. Discipline in every heartbeat. Every promise we keep so sweet. No illusions, just what's real. Love ain't just what we feel. Moments fade like whispers breathe, but dedication brings relief. Hand in hand we'll stand the test. Invested in our best. Love is a business we invest. Dedication pure, no rest. Through the storms we're at our best. Discipline seals the deal, it's our quest.
That one is Love is a Business. It's a business. And I created that one. And I don't have much to say about it. I think the song says it all. But that's how I see everything. I take everything as work, everything is business, and I think when we try to separate our why are we so disciplined in our work life, but then in other stuff it's like, well, that's just a relationship. Why do we treat our relationships less important than our work life? So that's why I was like, well, to me it's all the same. We should have goals. We should have like, talking from a tech perspective, right? A software development, we should have sprints. We should have stories. We should have sprint reviews. We should have retrospectives. We should have planning for the next sprint. We should have quarterly goals, quarterly commitments. To me, we should have metrics. That's how I see it. We don't want our business to fail, right? But why do we easily let our relationships fail? So that's why I said that love is a business. And we invest. We invest our time, our money, whatever else we invest. So you better protect your investment. You better protect your investment. That's how I see it. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is the opportunities that came from learning about how to create this music. So from, and this is what I talk about, like a spark of light. I had a candid conversation about this weeks ago, right? But my guy Don Johnson, he was a spark of light for me because honestly, he didn't tell me how he made it or anything. He just sent me a link of a song that he made, right? And I'm like, this is pretty cool. How did you do it? He's like, oh, this is the service. I'm like, let me give it a try. And now from that one song link that he sent me, I created a bunch of songs, but I asked just from another friend, I'm like, how could I put this? Because honestly, the reason that I put it out there, because I just wanted to be able to listen to it on YouTube Music when I'm like, just so an easy way for me to listen to it. He's like, well, you can use this service. I'm like, oh, I looked it up, signed up for it, boom. So now after and these are the opportunities that are coming, right? After getting these songs out there and learning how this works, I said, well, how else can I use these songs? And I'm like, well, it would be so cool to put them on a channel that is going to like play this music. And I had a channel, right, that I started putting some of these AI songs on there. And I said, this is going to be really cool so I said, I like the vinyl look. I like the vinyl look that is, I like the vinyl look that we can have. So then I had to learn the software of After Effects. Never used it before. I had to actually go and get a subscription to After Effects. And I'm like, I'm just going to do all the work in like a month and then I'm going to cancel it. I'm like, but then by getting it to do this very particular work of the video that you're seeing now, I ended up saying, oh, I can create these intros and these little promotions with After Effects. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to end up having to keep this software. Right? But then, if you guys don't know, the Q&A videos that come out Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, my wife learned how to do video editing, and she's the one who edits those videos for me. And she clips them up and does all that stuff. And, so I was like, I need you to learn how to use this software. Let me figure it out first and let me show you how to do it. And all these songs that you're seeing here, she created those videos, right? And then I was like, all right, let me find some transitions, right? So now I learned enough of After Effects to be useful with it. And she learned enough of After Effects to be able to create these videos. So that opened new doors, but there's more. Now, what I ended up doing yesterday is I put this on loop for almost 13 hours. So it was just playing throughout the day, and it was not like you couldn't pause or anything like that. You could just like wherever it just plays throughout the day. So anybody can jump in at any time and listen to it, right? So all these opportunities are opening up just from my guy Don Johnson sending me a link to an AI song that he generated. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So now we're working on the tech music, and I told my wife, you know what, you can be responsible for the tech music channel as you're learning social media management and stuff. Use that for whatever you want, right? I'll continue creating the music. She's like, can I get access to creating the music too? I'm like, sure. And now I was like, some of the other songs that I've created, I'm not going to give you too much details, but come Monday morning, 4 a.m., it's going to be real. it's about to get dark. It's about to get bloody. Come Monday, 4 a.m. Are you ready to go to war with yourself? Come Monday, 4 a.m. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real. It's gonna separate the weak from the weak from the strong from the weak. Come Monday morning, all right, 4 a.m. Starting 4 a.m. Right. So many different opportunities that now I can actually make good use of this channel that I had a long time ago. And now I can actually repurpose it for something useful. That's going to help me. Everything that I do helps me first. And hopefully it can help other people as well. Right. But if it helps me, then it's good enough for me. Creating this music helped me in many different ways. Right. The work that I do on this channel helps me. I have to take care of myself first. And that way I can be a pioneer and I can find out new routes, learning this ethical hacking stuff, learning this large language model stuff, learning this DevOps stuff. And there's so much more to learn. I want to get into like C# and all this type of stuff. So much to go through, but one day at a time. The goal is 1% better every single day. All right. Let's go and listen. So let me check the chat. Then we're going to listen to Miss Freckles' Baby Girl's song. The second version. Let's see how that one sounds, right? But if it doesn't come out too well, I'm going to jump in the Discord and we're going to work on it in the Discord together to figure out how we're going to get this song to be perfect because I got to go at some point. We've been live here we have been live today for we're almost at 2.5 hours. This morning we went for almost 3 hours and now we're almost for another 2.5 hours here tonight. That is a lot. But let me check the chat real quick and then we're going to get to the next one. Mitch says that shame, it's a contract too. He's right. He is right. Let's see. I only know music from, it's true. I only know Miami music, right? It is a stretch for me to create some of these songs, but they sound good to me. So I'm like, hopefully you like it, but it sounds good to me. Mitch says steady hands. And Miss Freckle says Miami as long as you want to dance. Then that's all that matters. Just saying. Miami style. It says Roxy says, what is Miami music? Roxy, some questions you should not ask.
Do not come.
But Miami music, as I said, it is booty shaking music like Trick Daddy, Trina, Rick Ross, Pitbull, and a variety. Let me not even mention Uncle Luke.
Bruh.
You know, Trick Daddy started off with Uncle Luke. I'm just saying. That is Miami music for you. That is, it's bad. It's bad. That's what I grew up to. That is, Roxy finds that hilarious, right? And Rebecca says, well, the beats for sure. The beats and the lyrics, Miss Freckles, the beats and the lyrics. And Mitch says, wow, Ralph, you are sick. Miss Freckles dances at home alone. Roxy says, great point. Says, my Frenchie dances with me occasionally and my daughter too. It sounds like Miss Freckles has such a blissful life with her Frenchie and her daughter. It sounds beautiful. And Miss Freckles says, facts, quality is where I like to invest. Let's see. Rod Brown is, what is that? What is Rod Brown? I can't see. It says, you still never answered what person had the first song. I want to know what person. Are you talking about the Echoes of Emptiness? When you say had the first song, it was my friend who thought about it, and it was he thought of on the distribution. I even put his name as the person who created the song because it was totally his song off a whim. So the first song, Echoes of Emptiness, that was him who had the thought. I just put it together, and it came out like I gotta add this to the album. Says It says, I'm back. My nephew wanted to speak to me on. Shout out to your nephew. Shout out to your nephew. Rod Brown, the Nourishing Word says, Miss TCR edited some of my earlier videos. She is great. Thank you so much, Rod Brown.
I appreciate
And
you.
it is an absolute pleasure to work with Rod Brown as well. I'll tell you, Rod Brown is a stand-up person. Although God is still working on him on this channel at least. But Rod Brown, that is my guy. I would always and I met Rod Brown in person and he is amazing. So shout out to my guy Rod Brown. Let's see who we fighting. So right now I mentioned there are 4 persons in the bracket. So we'll see if it grows. It's probably gonna go to like 6 or something like that. We'll see. But right now there's 4 people in the bracket, right? Says, oh my God, Uncle Luke, go to sleep. I'm just saying. That's see, look at that. Rod Brown too. I grew up to Uncle Luke. Quad City DJs. My childhood was. Now that we look back at it, we're like, damn. And that's why I said earlier, like we listened to some bad, like it was so bad, and that's the stuff that we were exposed to. That is the stuff that was instilled in us at a young. Yeah. You guys remember if you were up past 11, you remember what type of commercials would come on? You remember? I'm telling you. It says, I don't know how many times I heard I wanna rock. Let's see. Miss Freckles, are you investing in Mitch? Let's see. You see, look, exactly what I mean. Scrub the ground. Okay, let me stop. Jesus be a fence. But that is exactly my point. You guys are too much. Let me see. Oh my God. You know what, Rod Brown, we're not even gonna pull that one. We're not. But you see what I mean? Rod Brown, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean by the stuff that we were exposed to in some people as young as kids, us in our teenage years? That stuff, it sticks forever. Like a DMX song will come on now at the gym, and I know every single lyric. I know all the words to it. I'm just saying. All right, we're gonna go, and we're gonna listen to the second song from for Miss Freckles' daughter, and let's see how that one sounds. Right? Let's see how that one sounds. Let's get to it. Where is that song? Let's go here. Hold on. Let me fix some stuff. Go here.
Sing and dance the day away. Celebrate this magic day. It's your day now, ZZ, blow out the lights. 9 years old, you're a star shining so bright. The world's ahead and it's all so grand. Let's celebrate with laughter hand in hand. Miss Freckles, baby girl, you're growing so fast. Let's make these memories moments that last. Candles flicker with a hopeful gleam. Dream big, ZZ, chase every dream. Happy birthday, ZZ, it's your time to shine. Time to shine. 9 years of magic, now it's party time. It's party time. Cake and come can candy, yeah, we'll dance in glee. You're a wonder, just wait and see. You're a wonder. Life's a journey, the adventure's begun. Mountains and valleys, but you'll conquer each one. With a heart so bold and a spirit so free. The sky's the limit, ZZ, just you see. Every smile you share, every laugh you bring. Every smile
I think we have a winner. I think we might have a winner. And oh my goodness, it looks like it is Roxy approved. I think we're good. I think we have a winner. Is it Miss Freckles approved? Is it Miss Freckles approved? I'm curious. Is it Miss Freckles approved, right? And Miss Freckles says, "Yup, we can dance to this one." We did it. We did it. All right. All right. Let me check I'm gonna check the chat before we get to, you know what? No, I'm gonna get to the last song. And then I'll check the chat, and then we can wrap it up for tonight. Hold up. Wait a minute. It is my northern state friend in the building. See, I can't even call it the our northern country. It's not even our neighbor anymore. It is the northern state friend in the building, Vanny Rowe. What's up, Vanny Rowe? How are you doing? So happy to see you here. You're awesome. I know I like to mess with you, but you are awesome. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'm stumbling on an oddly Caribbean sounding song. So we were here reviewing the album that I released, Abandoned. And we decided to make a birthday song for Miss Freckles' daughter. And we used a reggaeton style beat. I am not familiar with reggaeton that much, but that's what we used. That is what we used. But I really, really appreciate you being here. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. And now we are going to get to the last song of the night. All right, let's get to the last song of the night. The last song on the album. All right, and I think you're gonna like it. I think you're going to like it if you haven't heard it yet. Right? Let's get to it.
Goodbye, crabs in the barrel, no more dragging me low. Turn my back on the sorrow, watch how strong I'll grow. I'm waving from the shoreline as I head for the sun. Life is calling me forward, now the journey's begun. Thanks so much, but it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, bye-bye. I've gotta go and live my life. Tangled in their web of lies, chasing shadows in disguise. Thought they had my back for sure, realized they're wanting more. Walking away from shadows past me I've outgrown. They clung to my dreams while they polished their own stone. Thought they had my back, but they were pulling me down. Goodbye to the crabs, I'm leaving this tired town. Pulling me down deep below. In a barrel anger grows, crabs in corners seeking light, only find the darkest night. They laughed while I stumbled, fed doubts to my mind. Mirror reflected faces of a different kind. Chains made of whispers didn't let me fly free. Now I'm breaking loose, leaving shells in the sea. Goodbye, crabs, I'm walking free, 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 free. Done with all your misery. I'm so done. Watching dreams fade one by one, fading one by one. I won't stop till I'm gone, till I'm gone. feels light on my feet. No more anchors pulling me down to the sea. Echoes of freedom in the beat of my heart. From the weight of the past I am ready to part. Thanks so much, but it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, bye bye. Goodbye, bye, bye, bye. I've gotta go and live my life. The path ahead is lonely, but my spirit's alive. No more shadows around me, no more tales to contrive. Rising above from the deep darkest blue. Farewell to the crabs, I've got new skies to view. No regret.
And there you have it. That is the last song on the album. See you later, crabs. Right? See you later, crabs. And it was a play on the last song, saying goodbye. Thank you for listening, but also for all the people who try to snatch you back and take your joy, freedom, all of that away from you. The same way I say burn bridges, the same way I say turn the page, you got to say goodbye. You have to let them go. And you need to do you. You need to always fight to become the best version of yourself. And becoming the best version of yourself, it is not an easy thing to do. It is not a pretty thing to do. It is not a fun thing to do. But it's a necessary thing to do. And that's why I'm like, I say all the people that I grew up with, I don't go back. I don't. When I've moved, I've always moved north, not south. Why? I don't know, but I've always moved north, right? Never south. And I stay looking forward and a sense of being haunted, like that, like the past is chasing me, right? And there are a bunch of crabs that are chasing me. Not iguanas, but crabs. I hate iguanas, but not iguanas, but crabs chasing me. And they're like with their little claws trying to catch me. And I'm like, you're not going to catch me. And that's why I'm always running. And I'm always going towards looking for greatness and what can I do to get better. So when I say see you later, crabs, we're leaving all the people who try to hold us down, to hold us like with whatever type of negativity, saying that we can't do something, saying that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy, that we're like trash and all that type of stuff. Who act like oh, we're family but we're only family though if you do exactly what I tell you to do, when I tell you to do it, how I tell you to do it. That is the only way that we'll be family. And I'm like, I don't need family. I don't need family. See you later, crabs. See you later, crabs. So that is the last song on the album. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it pleasure. Like it was a pleasure to listen to. I love it. I love the Victory album, but this album, it was so meaningful, and the things that I learned and the opportunities that it opened up for me and my family to put it together, and so many different things coming. So I'm excited. I'm going to be using these songs on different projects, and I still have a whole lot of other songs that are coming out as well. I'm working on the album for my birthday. I already have an album that I'm planning for 4th of July. So and the hard thing is, right? The hard thing is having all these songs in advance and not being able to put them out to the public. That's the hardest part, right? But that is the goal. I'm going to check the chat before we wrap it up. Do me a favor though. If you haven't taken the traumatic brain injury, the TBI questionnaire, please do me a favor, help my cousin out. She suffered a traumatic brain injury and a biking accident last year, and she's working her way to get through it. But she also wants to collect data on people's understanding of it to help TBI victims, as well as people who have a loved one who has suffered from a TBI, a traumatic brain injury, how to handle that, how to deal with that, looking to put out some content, some maybe some podcasts to help with that. All right, so please do me a favor, fill out that survey. Check out the Abandoned album is available on all major streaming platforms, and sign up for the Tech Coach Ralph Patreon, where we are doing some great things in there. I posted it in the Patreon on tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be having our sprint review with the Tech Barbarians. So if you are a Patreon member, you can join the meeting to see what we're working on and see because we're on the brink of starting a new project. So you can ask questions, see all that good stuff. So tune in. It's going to be done on Google Meet. So join us, and we will have a grand old time tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right. Let me check the chat as we head out. We have Rod Brown says, if Roxy doesn't like it, then get it out of here. So right now, I see Roxy like this. Roxy's like this. Remember in Gladiator? So now it's like, is she gonna go up? Is she gonna go down? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. The power lies within her hand. Says, do you like it, Mitch? And Roxy says, you see the sneakiness of Roxy? She's like, I don't like it, but I like it for her. She's like, I love that for you. Roxy's like, I love that for you. So Roxy's like, I got you, Roxy. We'll make it better. We will make it better. Let's see. Makes sense. He likes it, but don't try to get on his good side. So funny. He's so funny. Let's see. And Mr. Rocco says, oh yes, the guitar. And Roxy says, why crabs? Why crabs? Because I have never seen this for myself, but I heard crabs in a barrel, when you're trying to get out, they will always try to snatch the crab back in. That's the idea behind crabs. They are not very gracious, especially when somebody's trying to free themselves. So the message of the song and the message of the album is free yourself, right? Burn bridges, guard your hearts. Where's the good, right? Protect yourself. And that's what was on my mind, right? So it says, oh, the blues talk to me. Okay. And my friend, my northern sister says, don't start nonsense with that state lie. Can't even sell proper Kinder Surprise eggs, southern neighbor. Oh my God.
Bruh.
All right, I'm not coming after Maddie because she got me. I surrender. Okay, I surrender. We got J-Lo on the track in the building. Yo, I'm just gonna say this right now, right? J-Lo on the track makes some amazing video highlights of. From what I've seen so far, it's only basketball. But do you do I know it's basketball season, but do you do other sports as well, J-Lo, on the track? Because you do some amazing video editing. So, do me a favor. Send me an email. Send it to Ralph at techcoachingwithralph. I'm putting in the chat for you. Send me an email though, because I wanted to run something by you, right? So, Ralph at techcoachingwithralph.com. Send me an email, J-Lo on the track, because I wanted to run something by you. All right. Let's see. Roxy says AI does the blues really. They do the blues really well. Let's see. Ms. Rico says I have guarded hearts. Let's see. Anything else? He's so bad. He is so bad. And it says, why the abrupt end to the song? because it was time to go. It was like, all right, we're done. I think it was an abrupt end because we had escaped the grip of the crabs trying to bring us back down, trying to hold us down, and we were out and the song was over. It was time to go. It was time to go. And Rod Brown says crabs in a barrel mentality. Exactly. And Zerko says Techo Drop is tired. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not. All right, Miss Freckles, between you and me. Don't tell anybody. I'm about to go eat a steak. I am about to go eat a steak. That's what's happening right now. I'm getting ready to go eat a steak. All right. Let's see. I'm letting go. Let me see. Anything else? My guys are so bad. It says the past isn't chasing me. Mitch is chasing me though. Oh my goodness. And Mr. Rico says I don't like conditional love. That's a fact. That is a fact. Let's see. Oh my god. I remember the first time Rob Brown came out the stream, he had the side that something about, what was the side saying? Something like, I like Mitch or something like that. Oh my goodness. And Roxy says, I enjoyed this breakdown of the album. Great album. Thank you so much, Roxy. And I appreciate your support on the channel. You are absolutely amazing.
I appreciate you.
Let's see. Anything else? Miss Freckle says, this was really nice. Very interesting about your inspirations. Look, I am more than my coding, all right? I am more than my coding skills. I have thoughts as well. I am not a robot. I just use the robots to my advantage. And let's see. JLo on the track says, really enjoyed it. To be honest, I was vibing to it. Thank you so much, JLo on the track.
Let's get it.
And we have that. You got, I surrender. You got me. See, I'm telling you, you guys got. All right, you know what? I'll tell you this, Fatty. Your prime minister, he makes us think that we can just boss you guys around, but then you come in and then you're like, no, I got you. And I was like, all right, I surrender. White flag. What? Maybe you should be prime minister. Maybe you should be prime minister, or maybe I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say, or maybe the 51st governor. I'm not gonna say that. All right. I would never say such a thing, right? But maybe you could be prime minister, but not the 51st governor, right? Okay. Let's see. It says Roxy Doobie sneak dis. You see that? I'm onto you, Roxy. I see. Don't know you. Says Roxy comes in with the truth. That's a fact.
I was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest.
And Manny says, if all else fails, snatch them crabs and make a seafood. You see, I like how you think. Thank you so much for being here. I like how you think. All right. Anything else? JLo on the track says, appreciate it. Primarily basketball videos, secondary. Track. That's cool. Football is another I do as well. Awesome. That hit me up. Let's see. Oh my God. It says, you haven't fully convinced me on the AI songs yet. Have you listened to the album? Have you listened to both albums? Have you listened to Victory and have you listened? Because I'll tell you this, if you did not know that it was AI, if I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't even know that this album was AI, because it's good. It is good. Listen to the album and hit me up. Let me know what you think. All right. Send me a message. All right. As Steve Urkel said, because before a few months ago, Vanny was like, no, never. And now she says, I haven't fully convinced her on AI songs. Right. So you know what that means. As Steve Urkel used to say to Laura, I'm wearing you down. I'm wearing you down. I'm just saying. All right. And JLo says, just an email. Perfect. I'm going to check it out. But it's time. The end is here. The end is here. I'm going to say see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly, truly appreciate you guys spending these 3 hours with me as we broke down the album. I had so much fun. Thank you guys so much. Remember, Tech Music channel is going to be having this streaming. It's going to be having Monday starting at 4 a.m. It's going to be having a bloodbath on Monday morning, right? And it's going to be every single morning going forward, right? Because we have to get right. We have to get right, right? But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy my steak. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of what's left of your Saturday night. And I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon working on more DevOps stuff. Tech Coach Ralph, we are out.
The white zone is for immediate.
Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me be. Let me live.
What happened to you? What happened? You had such potential, such potential. Now you're drifting through, just drifting. It hard. I got emotions that they'll never see. Echoes of emptiness fill my night. Every shadow just a trick of the light.
One, just an honest person. So many lies, so many scams.
Love is a business we invest. Dedication pure, no risk.
You can laugh at me, you can clown. You can put me down around this town. Blow them up, let the pieces fly. Watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high. No more tears, I won't cry. Goodbye, crabs in the barrel. No more dragging me low.
The white zone.